Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. It's me, Irvin, with another manga volume review. This is going to be on, oh gosh, Boarding School Juliet. This is the first volume, and I believe I have volume 2 and 3. Yeah, I do have volume 2 and 3, so I will be reviewing that for you guys after this one eventually. Boarding School Juliet is essentially a twist on Romeo and Juliet, the story by Shakespeare. So, but before I continue explaining the first volume, I want to say a few things. One, if you have not done so, subscribe to my channel and hit that bell button if you guys want to know when I go live, when I upload videos. Secondly, if you guys want to know where to buy some cheap manga and anime or any otaku related merch, check out the link down below there in my description. And lastly, guys, you are being warned that if you don't want the first volume to be ruined, then you guys have to get out of this video because I will talk about it and there'll be some spoilers. So, okay, you've been warned. Let's start. So, again, it's a whole spin or different spin to Romeo and Juliet. You basically have these two territories that go to the same school, and they're both Juliet and Romeo are both kind of like the leaders of their clans that don't like each other. Juliet Persia and Romeo Inuzuka, yeah. So, anyways, they actually don't use Juliet and Romeo that much. They use Persia and Inuzuka for the most part. And Romeo Inuzuka has a girl that is a friend that's in the same clan, Hazuki, that basically is always protecting him, always defending him, and Juliet Persia has a boy that's a friend, same kind of same way. Scott, he is like protecting her and everything. Both Hazuki and Scott are basically, I mean, you can tell they kind of like the other. So Scott likes Juliet and Hazuki likes Romeo, and they just don't really pay attention to them. Now, Juliet Persia belongs to the clan White Cats, and then Romeo Inuzuka belongs to the group or clan Black Dogs. So, anyways, they're not to be mixed, and for the most part, they're always fighting if they're ever together or around. So, towards the beginning, and very quickly in the beginning, or actually the first page, it says Romeo says that he's in love with his sworn enemy, Juliet Persia. And then the first two chapters, he basically goes and tells her and says, I want to go out with you. And Persia says, okay, let's do it, but we have to do it where no one can see. So they start dating each other in secret, and basically that's the whole premises of the story. Them trying to keep their relationship hidden so that each clan will not be against them. Different things happen in this volume. One of the most, or two of the most notable things is one, when they try to go to a date outside of school, they basically Juliet cross dresses and dresses in clothes of a black dog, and people think that she is basically a younger relative of Romeo Inuzuka. And even though they were gonna go do some stuff alone, the black dogs, they just swarmed them all day, and Romeo feels like he basically had a bad day because he had all these things planned, and Juliet tells him, it was a great date, great first date. I learned a lot about you. It's not about what you get and what you get to do, but what you learned about the other person. So, very cute moment, a very great chapter. I actually really enjoyed that chapter, to be honest. And it just shows that their love is a little bit more pure than just, tension from each other from being against each other all this time. Then the second most notable thing is towards the end, the last few chapters, we meet this new character called Princess Char. We eventually learn that she basically was raised with Juliet Persia, and they were together, and they're actually roommates in the school. And Princess Char is very special, and she treats Romeo Inuzuka like a dog for a few days because she has dirt on him. The dirt is they're dating. So he finally realizes why she's so mad at him and why she's being such a big one. And that's because she is in love with Juliet Persia, or at least has a big obsession over her. She has a shrine of pictures of her. Anyways, they now have dirt on each other, so they're not going to be attacking each other. But good character to keep in mind because she knows the secret, and Juliet Persia does not know that she knows. So that might cause some problems in the later on run. What do I think about the manga? You know, it's nothing new. It's the story of Romeo and Juliet, so you kind of know how it's going to end. I don't think they're going to kill off the characters because it's a manga. They don't really do that, especially with these type of love romantic comedy. So I doubt they'll do that. So keeping that in mind, that's just an assumption, but it's nothing new. That's what I'm gonna say. I did enjoy it. I like the premises. I love how it was made. Uh, but because it's not unique, I'm gonna give it a 6 out of 10. I think it's what it deserves. You guys can let me know what you guys think. If you read it or not, leave it in the comment section below. Thank you so much again, guys. And if you want to buy some cheap manga or anime, you know I buy a lot of manga, as you guys can see. I do it a lot through that website, so make sure you go check that link out. Thank you so much for all that love and support that you give me, and like always, don't be strangers.